we all are going through our own stresses in life, whether it is job, work, family life, balancing both work life, or health, personal health, to take care of our own health. Whatever the reason might be that you are here today, um, today's meditation class will be a life changer, a game changer, a total reset into our life, into becoming the best version of ourselves, into becoming the highest version of ourselves. We may all have thought at some point that the way, after we react to something, after we respond to something, and we might be thinking, this is not who I am, this is not, I was a different person, and how did I become this person? How did this reaction within us? Sometimes we get surprised, and all of those moments, if you remember, are the ones that are driving us through our subconscious mind, through our habits that we have allowed ourselves to flow with our life. So today we're going to understand about how to rewire our brain with meditation, how meditation can help us overcome stress, overcome anxiety, and and also we'll hear great experiences from our masters here. And before I begin, I would like to first talk about the event that is happening in Canada, May 27th and 28th. We are having a mega meditation summit, and I would love for Prem to come and speak about it and also introduce himself. He is the founder of PSSM Canada, and I would love for him to share his message today.
Thank you so much, Pari Patri ji. It's my pleasure to talk in this forum here today, and to also inform you about a wonderful opportunity that we have, and the blessing that we have from Patri ji, Subhash Patri ji, to conduct this event in May in Canada. This is the first time ever we are doing this kind of a mega event. It is going to be for 2 days, on May 27th and May 28th, which is a Saturday and Sunday. And that's not a long weekend, so that's good. If people have long weekend plans, it's 1 week before that. So I hope and request you all to be a part of this wonderful event that's happening in Mississauga in the Heartfulness Meditation Center. I'm sure most of you would have seen the flyers. If not, please do contact us. We will be happy to share with you the flyer, the timings, give you more details about what you can expect, what you're going to see. This is going to be a wonderful opportunity for all those beginners also who have just started meditation. Don't worry. If you are in A level, you'll get the A level information. If you are in the B level, you'll get the B level information, and so on and so forth. As Patriji says, whatever the level you are, you're bound to get good amount of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, information, and we will be glad to help you to grow in your spiritual growth. Thank you so much, Pariji, again.
Thank you. Again, here Prem and Anu are great masters who are doing excellent work in teaching meditation and sharing this information. And we also have masters from Canada as our host, Shailesh ji. He has been doing excellent work, and just an introduction. This event is organized by Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement and PSSM, which is founded by Subhash Patri, that is who we talked about. And all the people who are working for this event are volunteers and who have come together. It is a non-religious, non-cult, voluntary organization. So it's a beautiful community for anyone who is looking for that soul connections, spiritual evolution, and really making friends that take us higher, that bring us higher in our life. So wonderful community to be associated with. And this event gives a great platform, great opportunity for us to connect in person. We are all now craving for that. I mean, for sure I am craving for that in person connection, meeting people, and having that conversations. I mean, Zoom is great, but it's great to meet each other. So this particular event gives that platform for all of us to connect, to create friendships that last, and and at the same time learn a lot. So all of that information will come soon. But today let's talk about, I would like to actually know, since many of you are know meditation, if there are any questions, anything that you would like to know about meditation, please put that in the chat, in the questions. We will have the question and answer session at the end. We will talk a little bit, we will meditate today together, and then we'll do a question and answers. Sounds good? So let's do that. So I have a simple presentation to share. This is something that we shared in our 40-day course, but I'll just take that as the reference, and we can talk more about myths and um, you know something that meditation, what meditation is really about. We're going to talk about all that. Okay. Give me 1 second, I'll start sharing. Okay. All right. So today we're going to talk about breath awareness technique, which is also known as Anapanasati in Pali language, which I will just quickly do an introduction. So again, this meditation. So first, let's talk about what is meditation. Can anyone tell me what is meditation before I really? I think let me go into the. Okay, I don't have the slide. But first thing I want to talk about, we generally right now talk a lot about mindfulness. We may all have heard about mindfulness. So what is the difference between mindfulness and meditation? This is important to understand, to know what meditation is really about. Anyone would like to share? We can unmute, and you can share what is mindfulness according to you, and what is meditation. Okay, I'm gonna share. So these are the two, again, these are two something very interchangeably used in organizing. Mindfulness has become very, very, very popular based on the studies done by Transcendental Meditation in Harvard University. Through that study, mindfulness has become, now it's like an everyday term across the world, around the world. Madhuri has raised the hand. Let me unmute Madhuri. Please share. Please unmute and share.
Hello?
Yes, Madhuri.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. This is the first time that I've joined this group. Before I used to do Brahma Kumari's meditation, I used to go for the classes there. Actually, the meditation is a mental practice that involves training of the mind to focus on specific object. That's what my understanding of meditation is. So,
okay, wonderful. Thank you, Madhuri, and welcome to PSSM. Welcome to this class.
Thank you.
Happy that you're here today. And let me ask you, how did you come here today? Who invited you?
Suraj.
Suraj. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. So let's talk about that. So mindfulness and meditation. And today I want to say, I know many of us may have been to many different meditation classes, may have done many different breath work exercises. Today I invite you to come to this class with a beginner mindset, with a so that we can actually learn. This may also, sometimes we may also unlearn what we know to really understand the full picture. So I invite you to come with a beginner mindset, come with a zero mindset, and see how this is resonating with you. So mindfulness is a term that is used, again, mindfulness, that means where we are completely in the moment, present. That means if I'm eating, I am focusing on eating. That means if I'm watching TV and eating, I'm really not with the food. So a practice of being mindful in whatever we are doing, being present in whatever we are doing, so we are completely within our senses. So when we do a mindfulness practice, we are shifting our focus to our senses. What are we hearing? What are we tasting? What are we seeing? What are we sensing? So it's a more of a body scan technique, mindfulness technique. So different body scans. Now, mindfulness is very, very important for us to do that practice, because today, in today's world, we are multitasking all the time. We are doing 10 things at once. We have become very, very good at it, and doing that, and that's amazing, that's great. But that is also impacting our attention span, impacting our concentration, our focus, memory. Most of us, I mean, don't know the phone numbers anymore. We know our own phone number. So now think about the future generation, how it's going to impact if this is going to continue. So this practice of mindfulness will create that part of our brain, will affect that part of the brain that can enhance focus, concentration, and all that part. Now, my meditation is a term that is used across the world for many different types. It is really a very generic term, meditation. There are different kinds of meditation. Today we will learn what is meditation, what is not meditation, and what in here in this type today, what I'm going to share with you, what are the rules, or what to do or what not to do. So in meditation, we are actually, it is mindlessness. It's opposite of mindfulness. That means we are not in here. We are out of this. We are beyond mind. We have, there is a five-finger concept that my father shares. First is the body. Body is two types of body, male, female. There are the two. I am a male, I am a female. This is mind. How many different kinds of minds we have? Infinite. We have infinite types of mind. That is, I am a Muslim, I am a Christian, I am an Indian, I am an American, I am a Chinese, I love food, I'm a foodie, I work out, I love yoga. So many different kinds. The identities that we create in our mind about our own self is this mind. So there are two types of bodies, infinite types of mindsets, and then we have the soul. Sorry, this is the intellect, which is the buddhi, wisdom. So intellect is again about the wisdom that we carry through our lifetimes, through our past lives. And then the soul, and then the all that is the source, that is the God, the universe, whatever name that you resonate with. So now let's talk about, so we are talking about these two, body, mind. And this meditation is about all of this coming together with the one, that is all that is meditation. So we have to come out of the body senses. That is, I am this, I am a manager, or I'm a female, I'm a male, my leg is hurting. So we come out of the body senses, we come out of the mindsets, that I am, when I meditate, I am no longer a mother, I am no longer a daughter, I'm no longer a homemaker, a wife, or a manager, or a doctor, or an engineer. I am nothing. I become zero in meditation. I have to come out of this mindset that I have created within me, and then connect with the source energy, with this, the all that is. So the intellect, the mind, the body, the soul, everything becomes one, and that is meditation. And that is when that becomes one, that is where we experience the stillness that we talk about, the zen like moment, the stillness, the nirvana, the samadhi, whatever the names that we have so far. So that is meditation. So mindfulness is mindfulness. We are here, we are present completely in our bodies. Mindlessness, which is meditation, is going beyond the mind, beyond the identities that we have connected to ourselves. So that is the basic definition, which is very important to understand. And let's go a little history about this type of meditation, which is a breath awareness technique, which is, I'm going to share with you what it is. It is called Anapanasati. Ana means in breath, apana means exhale, out breath, and sati means to be one with, to be in union, which is also yoga. So this is dhyana yoga. So Anapanasati, this is in Pali language, which was one of the very beginning technique given by Buddha. And that this doesn't mean this is anything related to religion. It is beyond religion. It is anybody who has breath can follow this practice. First thing, how do you meditate? Let's talk about that. First step one is you observe your breath. There is no focus, there is no attention, there is no bringing, it to this. You're just observing. You are the observer here. How you're inhaling. Just practice that with me. Just inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Easy, normal breathing. There is no forcing of breath. No doing that. No holding of breath. Just normal breathing. Because we are not doing any breath work here. We are not doing pranayama here. We are just observing our easy, natural breath. So that is the step one. Now the step two is, if you get distracted, of course, our mind has thoughts, and that is the job of the mind, to think. So the myth here is that we have to stop thinking. No thought should come. And one of the excuse that I always hear, I'm sure here Anu and Prem, Anu teaches at her corporate, at her job, and I'm sure you hear this excuse too, that we have a monkey mind. I cannot stop thinking. I don't know how to meditate. I can't meditate. So this is a myth that we have to stop thinking to meditate. No, this is a practice. So whenever you are distracted, that means you have a thought. I am hungry, I am this, whatever the thought is, you do not follow the thought. That means if you have a thought, I am hungry. Now the next thought can be, okay, what is there in the house to eat? So you follow on that thought. Now the idea is to cut the thought and acknowledge the thought and come back to your breath. Observe your breath. You cannot do two things at a time. You cannot be with your thought and with your breath at the same time. You can only do one thing. So the practice of, this is again a practice of cutting the thoughts and getting back to your breath, is the practice of meditation. And this is like anything. Whether you learn cooking or driving or painting, you have to first be conscious about how you bring yourself back to that, what you're doing. So this is the same thing. So it may not happen in one day, in 2 days. It needs practice, everyday practice. Now the third step here again is repeat. So you observe your breath. You just sit quietly and just observe your breath. We'll go through the posture in a bit, and then inhale, exhale. You get distracted, come back to your breath, and then observe your breath. That's all is the practice. This is the practice of meditation. Very, very simple. Anybody can do. And we'll talk about that. So how does this work? Spiritual seekers have known for thousands of years that meditation works. I mean, this meditation is not something new age, not something new that it is a new discovery. It has been there for thousands of years, for ancient times. And now science is finally catching up, is beginning to understand why this has been around so much and what is it doing to us. So again, let's talk about some of the misconceptions. Meditation is not religious. Anybody can meditate, whether you are following any god. It doesn't really matter. If you can breathe, you can meditate. There is no connection to your own religious practice. Now, again, we talked about this. The goal is to stop thinking. It is not about stop thinking or stop feeling. You feel whatever. If you have leg pain, you feel it. It's not that you should not feel anything. You stretch your legs and you come back to the posture. We'll talk about it. So meditation requires sitting in lotus. Again, meditation is done in sukhasana. In Sanskrit, we say sukhasana means comfortable. Be very comfortable where you are. You can sit on a couch, you can sit sitting on the ground, you can cross your legs. The only thing that you have to do is you have to cross your legs. That means you have to put one leg over the other, even if you sit in a chair. That is the posture for sitting. And you have to clasp your hands like this, not like this, like this. This is the posture for meditation. Now, there is no chanting here. We do not do any mantras, whether that is an affirmation, whether that is a gratitude, whether it is any kind of mantras or chanting. No, we are just being with our breath. And there is no visualization as well. We are not visualizing anything in our mind. Remember what I said, we are coming out of the mind. We are not in the mind. So when you're visualizing, you're still following instructions within your mind. So that is not meditation. Visualization is not meditation. Now, another misconception is some people just can't meditate. No, anybody can meditate, and it can be a 1-year-old child to 100-year-old or even more. Anybody can meditate. It is very, very, very easy. It is all in our mindset. One of the things, first thing I would say is anything starts with your mindset. If you start with, I just can't meditate, I just can't do this, with that kind of mindset, I guarantee you cannot do this today. You have, the first thing to conquer anything is that your attitude. I can do this, I can make it happen, I can your positive attitude is the first step in any practice, whether it is learning piano or driving or anything. So first thing is come with the right mindset here. And the other thing is meditators don't lead a normal life. They have to be a monk. The great people, first thing when we talk about India is all about the Himalayas and the yogis and Rishikesh and leaving their families and going there. No, that is a misconception. There are millions of meditators in PSSM who are leading their normal life and doing meditation and teaching meditation to people. They have become leaders. And you can wear any clothes. There is no rules and restrictions that you have to wear certain kinds of clothes. You have to change names in the sense like my name is Pari. I don't become Pari Ma or Pari Ananda or any Mata or anything. I just remain Pari. There is no change of name, change of clothes. We are just leading normal lives, going to school, college, taking care of our chores, and yet lead a spiritual life. So it's a lifestyle shift. What you're about to get introduced is to a whole different lifestyle. It is about freedom of thought, freedom of choice, that you have a choice. You can choose your own reality. You are the creator. That is the main tagline of PSSM, that you create your own reality. You can be whoever you are, wherever you are, and yet meditate, yet lead a life of a spiritual scientist. One thing we all encourage us, do not believe me or do not believe here Shailesh or anybody. Practice for yourself. You experiment. The technique that we are going to share, you experiment and see how it is working out for you. And then believe it. So be a spiritual scientist. So again, a lot of the science of meditation, because of the neuroplasticity, the study of neuroscience, there's a lot of information about how meditation actually changes our brain. It's not a spiritual woo-woo anymore. You can see there are studies, a lot of case studies, which tell you about how your brain actually changes with meditation. The part of your brain that experiences fear, which is amygdala, reduces, and the part of your brain which is more creative, which is a thinking brain, which is your CEO neocortex, is enhanced. You become more focused, more memory power, more creative, and more present in decision making. That means we make 3600 decisions in a day, and most of the decisions we don't have data to make a right decision, but yet we make data because our brain kind of connects the dots. Now sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. With meditation, you become more connected to your own intuition, and intuition is a very great tool. If you ask entrepreneurs, they will tell you that because of their own intuition, they have made such a great risk, or they have made great decisions that got them um, their success. So when you are connected to your intuition and you make the right choices, accessing that information, so meditation enables you to be present and access that information at the right time, at the right place. So which is what success is. So increased stability, less emotional reactivity. Today's time we have the least emotional resilience. We are more reactive than responding. So meditation kind of brings us into balance, centeredness, and we respond rather than react. And we can talk about this a whole day, a whole workshop, but just in a nutshell, it reduces stress. There's red stress in the sense the fight and flight response that we all have, which is a survival symptom, which gets activated when our demands in outside demands are more than our are exceeding our inner resources, the coping of our inner resources. When our inner resources recede and the external demands are higher, then that is where we experience stress, so which affects our entire body, our health, every system of our body. And in fact, our immune system, endocrine system, digestive system, reproductive system, everything is affected by this one thing. 90% of our doctor visits are because of stress. So it's a very important matter what we are discussing today. It increases the quotient of happiness, the part of your brain that experiences connectedness, because most of us live in our great houses, beautiful houses, but even with our own family, and experience loneliness, experience that nobody is understanding me, I feel disconnected. And that part of the brain is enhanced due to our everyday stress as well. So meditation is a tool that can bring that connectedness. Even though I am not connect, I don't see you, but I still feel connected, I still feel belonged. And this is what a human person craves right now, is belonging, is being loved, being accepted, sharing, and the basic need of a human being. And meditation brings that back to us. So let's talk about what really happens after the meditation. Let's first sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's meditate together. So I'm going to stop sharing, and then we will discuss what happens in meditation. We need, again, as I said, we cross our hands. We clasp our hands, we cross our legs. If you are wearing glasses, please remove them so that you feel lighter. Remember, we talked about Sukhasana. Feel comfortable. If you need backrest, take backrest. Just take a sip of water if you need to. And make sure there are no distractions. Once you close your eyes, you're going to observe your easy, natural breath. Again, I will guide in the beginning, and I will play music, and we'll meditate with the music. Just 10 minutes. So close your eyes and observe your easy, natural breath. Just inhale and exhale. There's no chanting, no visualization. There is absolutely nothing else for you to do. This is the only thing that you are here to do. is observe your easy, natural breath. Dropping every identity that you have in your mind, whether you are a mother or a father. Right now, you're nobody. You're not a father, you're not a manager or a doctor. Giving yourself permission to enter into that zero state of mind. Dropping all the expectations. Dropping all the to do's and not to do's. Everything can wait. Just be with your breath. dropping our ego to rest. Going beyond all the rights and the wrongs, justice and injustice. There is nothing to prove to anyone. Just being with our breath. Last 3 minutes, being with our breath. Last 10 seconds. With your next breath, I invite you to come back to this present moment awareness and bring your hands together. Place them on your eyes for 5 seconds. And as you remove your hands, open your eyes slowly. I clap for all of us for this beautiful meditation. Thank you. And I would love for anyone to share your today. And or if you want, you can raise your hand. There are 7 types of experiences that normally happen. The first type of experiences, maybe you see colors, different types of colors, red, blue, green, purple. This is the first type of experience. If any of you have experience, you can raise your hand. So this is a very common experience. Saranya raised her hand. Sridevi. Sridevi, would you like to share?
Hi, yeah, this is Sridevi. And I'm doing my meditation session with my son. He's 8 years old. He's sitting along with me.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm turning 8 years old.
Okay, he's
Mama.
turning 8 this month. Okay, so I'm being meditating from past 1 year. I'm the part of the group Premji and Anu. They are my masters. I started my meditation with them, and it's been like a more than 1 year, I can say. I'm still practicing that, and every day I try to practice for minimum 30 to 45 minutes, depending upon the situation. So if permits, I sit at one standard position every day. Otherwise, while going to the commute also, I make sure that I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but the constant thing what I observe from this past 1 year is whenever I meditate, these are the colors which I see, lot of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's like a pure black color, sometimes it's a mix of colors, sometimes it's like a something like a sunrise color, different varieties of colors. I'm not sure, but how it keeps on changing every day. It keeps on changing. It's not like a constant same thing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sridevi. Wonderful experience, and great that you are connected with Prem and Anu. Wonderful masters. So that is the first type of experience. Now, the second type of experience that might happen in a meditation is feeling of lightness, as if your body doesn't even exist. At some point, you'll even forget that there is time. You'll go beyond time and body. So this is the second type of meditation. At any point, if anybody experiences this, you can raise your hand so we can hear your experience. And the third type of experience that happens is you feel heavy now. Now this is the opposite of the second, where you feel very heavy. Your legs are very heavy. And sometimes we feel heavy also because we are not used to sitting in sitting posture for a long time. But this is a very, again, common type of experience that we experience in meditation. Now, the fourth type of experience is feeling mild to severe pain, especially in the lower back region. This is again a common experience that suddenly the back pain starts. Asha has raised her hands. Please unmute yourself.
Atmavandan, Master.
Namaskar.
Yesterday, like you're saying, you feel the heaviness in the body. Yesterday, I felt the same thing, heaviness in the body. I could feel like, your body is filled with like a helium balloon. बिल्कुल भाई भारी भारी होते गया इतना भारी होते गया that you feel that the heaviness in your body for a few seconds, few minutes. I felt that. Then later on, I felt the smell of the fragrance of the mogra flowers.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wonderful, wonderful. Great experience, Asha ji. Or how did you come into meditation?
Past, I think about 8-9 months through Monal and Vandana ji, I have joined this meditation, and somehow I really started liking it and really enjoying it also. And I feel a lot of experience in that, and I feel a lot of change in myself.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, welcome, and I am looking forward to connect with you at the event. And so that is the thank you, Asaji. Now, the next type of experience that might happen is a whirling of sensation, like something is moving within you, something like your body is still, but you feel like you're moving, a whirling sensation. So, this is another common experience that you may feel. Yes, Nidhi, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Pariji, Atamandan. Sorry, I'm unable to switch on my camera. I just dropped my son to the school and I'm driving.
No
Thank
problem.
you. I'm from Singapore. I've been connected with PSSM for 15 months now. Started my journey with Singapore Meditation Group. Then I was fortunate enough to soon join JTTP, and that changed my life since then. And for the last 3 months, with the help of Shailesh sir and Preeti ji, I have started teaching whatever I know ABCD, as Patriji says. So I spin a lot during the meditation. I'm like always feeling the jerks, shakes, and also I'm like from I'm trying to be still, but I'm always moving. I feel my physical body is moving as well. So that's my experience. And I feel like I'm enjoying. It's not something that I get scared of. I'm like, whatever it is, be it the music or silence, I'm just enjoying that. And that's when I feel I'm, spinning.
Yes, yes. Wonderful, Nidhi. And thank you for joining this uh, class. Thank you, Nidhi.
Thank you,
And
Pariji. I have one more question. Sorry.
yes,
So right now in Singapore, we are doing 21 days program in English because majority of the sessions in APAC has been in Hindi sessions. So we were able to pull some non-Hindi speakers in the session like Chinese, Tamil,
mhm.
and that program is going to end soon, and we'll take a short break. So just wanted to check if you know of any English programs going around in APEC friendly time zone. Please help to share.
Absolutely, Nidhi. Got connected at the right perfect time because we are now planning to do classes for Singapore and Hong Kong. So let's connect. I'll connect with you through Shailesh ji. We'll connect and we'll
Yeah,
talk.
sure. That would be wonderful. And whatever seva I could do there, I'll be happy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. Okay, so that was another experience, as we said, whirling different types of movements. And now the sixth experience maybe of floating. You're floating somewhere. You're not in your body. You're traveling somewhere like a bird. You're free and flying. So this is another type of experience that you may have in meditation. Now, the last seventh type of experience is that you may see some visions, some mountains, some people, persons, faces, some sceneries, something like that. You may be getting some visions. So these are the seven types of experiences that happen. Now, again, when we get like a pain or anything, it will normally stop after you come out of meditation. So even if you have a back pain or a head pain or anything, it may start in meditation, and when you stop meditation, it suddenly is gone. So if it consistent, if it continues the pain, then please go to a medical professional. But this is the common type of experience that it normally goes away. Now, these are the seven types. Now I will share with you what really happens in meditation, the actual the process that happens. And with that, we will if there are any questions, we will take. Otherwise, we will close the session. And before that, I also want to talk about the pyramid. Okay, I will share a brief info about the pyramid. So let me go back to sharing the screen here. So again, we talked about the 7 types of experiences. Okay. So what really happens when we are with our normal breath, okay, normal natural breath, no forcing of breath, and our mind becomes empty. Okay, mind empty means there are no thoughts. We are not even with our we are even beyond now. With breath is only the medium to go into that emptiness, and once we are in that emptiness, your mind becomes empty. What really happens is cosmic energy flows into our bodies, and that cosmic energy can be anything. It is called the prana, the chi, source field, scalar field, torsion field, biofield. There are so many names for it, but the cosmic energy flows in through your body, and when there is sufficient amount, and this is when we feel the heaviness, the lightness, the pain, all of that happens when this energy is flowing in through our body. So when sufficient amount of energy flows into our body, then there is an activation of pineal gland, which is also known as the third eye in everyday terms, but it is the pineal gland. There is a whole science, and we can do a whole day workshop just talking about pineal gland, the power, the what is actually the pineal gland. But this is the process that happens. So everything that you're experiencing is because of this energy flowing and this activation. So this is the process. And one thing that here again we are in PSSM, which is Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. Pyramid is a very, very important piece of this organization, because it is the bridge between science and spirituality. So with the help of pyramids, we understand the science, we understand the cosmic physics or chemistry or biology, everything. So this is the pyramid. This is made of a cardboard. In the event, we will have a whole we will have a specific event on discussing the benefits and the science behind the pyramid energy. So definitely attend the event in May to learn more about the pyramid energy. So normally we this is like a hat. We put this pyramid on top and meditate, and meditating under a pyramid or with a pyramid is 3 times more powerful. In India, we have more than 25,000 pyramids right now built at physical structures where people go and meditate. Pyramids in prisons, pyramids in schools, hospitals, houses, pyramid as meditation centers, pyramid as water tanks, so many different types. Every day there is a pyramid happening. Why people are now building pyramids instead of a rectangular house is pretty interesting. So all of this, today we do not have time, but we will have us Anu has given us a whole slot only on pyramid energy. So we will learn more about that then, and I would love to see you all there. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. And here we have our organizers also. So any question about the event, anything you have, you can, this is the time to ask. Thank you very much.
Yes, Vandana ji, you have a question. You raised your hand.
Atma Vandan. I'm from Hong Kong.
Yes. Okay. You're from Hong Kong. Very good.
Yes. So Monal ji and I, we run a meditation session in the afternoon and in the morning. Every day we try to, as much as we can, because we have other commitments also. And my question is, the event that you're talking about, will it be also on Zoom? Will we be able to connect from Asia?
Absolutely. Oh, this program, the Canada program?
Yeah.
We will plan to do live. We will plan to do a live, so you can watch it live.
Okay. Will it be convenient for us? What time will it be though?
It's a program that starts in Eastern Standard Time at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. in the morning, all the way up to 6 p.m. in the evening. So, so Hong Kong time, I'm not sure what's the difference, but it's Eastern Standard Time.
If you can tell me India time, then I can calculate.
India time will be 7:30 in the evening.
7:30. Okay.
Yes.
So it will be 10 p.m. Hong Kong. So it will be overnight in Hong Kong then.
Exactly.
It's
going to be over.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And will it be late? Will you be recording on Zoom, or will it be streaming live? We can catch up later.
Yes. Yes. When it is streaming, streaming live, it will be recorded. Yeah.
Okay. It will be recording, so we can catch up later.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks. That was my question.
Absolutely. Thank you, Vandana. And we should definitely connect. As I said to Nidhi, we will plan classes for Asia too now.
Sure.
Yes.
We'd love to have you that side. Yeah, we have been waiting.
Yes. Time has come now. Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes, you're considering this. It's a big thing for us. Thank you.
Thank you. So again, any questions? If for all the persons, okay, we have one question from Sri Devi.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have a question. Like, I was sharing the event or the Mela what we have in Mississauga for the May. So I was telling about this Mela with one of my colleagues. She is in the US, New York State. So she wanted to find out if there are any Melas going to be conducted in New York or PSM, like we have like a PSSM Canada over here. Do we have anything in US? She's interested to join the community, and she's already part of some spiritual sessions somewhere, but she wanted to find out, are there any sessions in US or any melas going to happening soon in US?
Absolutely. There are if she's in New York, we have a big New Jersey community there. Even in New York, we have meditators. In US, in October, there is a 2-day event happening, Mega US Meditation Summit. October 7th weekend, 7th and 8th, I believe. So she can, that is soon the registrations will begin. It's a free event as well. So she can definitely plan to be there, because all pyramid masters across US will be there. And meanwhile, I will share the contacts with Premji so that he can give you the contacts in New Jersey.
Sure. Yeah, Kalpana ji, you have a question?
Yeah. Atmavandan Pari ji, Atmavandan sir, और सभी masters को, all the masters, my heartful Atmavandan. So I'm Kalpana from Singapore. So myself, Nidhi, we all are connected. Even with the Hong Kong group, Monil ji, Vandana ji, and with the grace of Sailesh sir, we have here the group of team in Singapore. We are running different events in the children's program, the meditation we have included, and also corporate. And now we initiated that 21 days English program. So we all are connected. So now we are planning to enter into.
Kalpana ji, we lost your voice.
Can you hear me?
It's very low. It's very low.
Can you hear me now?
It's very low volume.
Oh, is it?
Okay, now,
Yes.
I think something covered your mic.
Okay. Okay, now you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we wanted to approach the local community center because most of the time we are connecting very easily with the Indian ethnic, but the local community to enter and to spread this meditation, pyramid meditation, we kind of here we have foreign rules and regulations. This says that you should be certified coach. So that's the hurdle we were facing. So I had approached Alekia ji also that what is a way around, to approach that. So then we came across that your program, which says that teachers training, something like that, which is going to happen in the month of April, right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, we are planning the dates now. Yes, yes, with that you will be certified as a teacher,
Okay.
and you can teach.
Some of the masters from the Singapore, they would love to do that. So once we have the certificate, then with the support of all the masters, we want to, take this program forward. And also we have a lot of dreams of having pyramid as well. We want to get in touch with the local people and then tell them the benefits of pyramid so that Singapore can have the pyramid the way India has. So that kind of a visions the entire group is having. And we would need all of your support to take this work forward, ma'am.
Absolutely. We will take forward. I and Anu will come to Singapore.
Yes,
and
we are waiting.
Even there.
We would love to see you all. We were telling Shailesh sir also, we were waiting for him as well. And
Yes.
Sai sir is going to visit Singapore on 31st of March. So we all are excited to see him. And yes, we would love to have physical sessions with all the masters. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kalpanaji. Now I see Nidhi as well.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great team from Singapore and Hong Kong today, which is pretty surprise for us.
Yeah, thank you. All thanks to Shailesh and Preeti ji, because of through them we all got connected. Yes, Nidhi. So we are in Singapore. We are around 7 to 8 masters in a group. So we are all working together. Whatever event happens, so we brainstorm and come together and organized. So that's the thing is happening. So Nidhi is very proactive, very assertive in taking forward all the things. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. And big claps to Shailesh ji for doing such great work. Yes, and yes, this event, Canada event, is again talking about that. Lot of things happening. There will be music, there will be art, there will be wisdom sharing, high vibrational food, and community and sharing connections. So this is something that why it is important to have events. I'll just share for all of us here who are from Canada. It is important because when we are connected in a group consciousness, when we meditate in a group physically, in fact, Zoom is always good but when we come physically, the energies are very high. So the progress you may see meditating at your own home in 3 years, you will have a quantum leap shift when you enter the group energy. So there is no price. Even if we put a price to this event, it is a priceless event. You can do, if you think about, oh, I have to pay the ticket or flight or hotel, whatever, all that is nothing compared to what you're going to experience when you come to a physical event, come to that group energies. So everything that you have been struggling in the last 3 years with all the COVID, with all the isolation, the anxiety, so much has built up. Now the time has come for all of us together and raise each other up. So this event is one of the most important shift for Canada. This event will shift the whole energy of Canada to heal the country itself from so much trauma, so much stress, so much anxiety. So it is an event not just for you, for the planet itself. So definitely I encourage each and everyone, whatever excuse you may have, whether if you have a family gathering, postpone the gathering. If you have work thing, just take leave for 2 days and just spend this time for yourself, for your own self, for nobody else, for you to just completely detox, completely get into the community where high information is being shared. There are books, there can be magazines, or there is Bhagavad Gita. The information is the frequency. You can reading books, you can read any book. When you read the right books, when you meet the right people, when that information is shared, it is priceless shift. So Bient is saying, will major shift for Canada? Yes, Bient, Master Bient, I would love for you to speak here and share your message for everybody.
Hello.
Yes, Master.
Yes, and good evening to everyone. Right now, I'm Omaha in the USA. My message actually during meditation, I don't get any message. Most of the time in my dream, Patri guide me. Whatever, like my intuition I got, then I pass to other master. Then I also feeling is I think it will be great major shift for Canada consciousness. Then one thing the other master they are doing very well, like Slesh ji, Veer sir, Prem sir, and Spandana ma'am. They are kind of part of major shift in Canada consciousness. They are doing very well. And for you, thanks a lot. You are doing and your team. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Again, coming here and sharing your message. BNG is a great grand master who is here to transform Canada. And all of us are here with a purpose. Here, whoever has joined, there is no coincidence. There is a purpose. So this gathering, this event is a responsibility for all of us to bring our friends, to bring our family, to heal that stress, to heal that trauma that we are experiencing in our everyday life. We don't need to struggle in life. We don't need to suffer in life. We can be very happy. We can have a great life just by bringing that energy into ourselves, connecting to our inner resources. So thank you very much again for all your time. We will have another session again before the event with other masters. And I would like to invite Anu to share her message before we end.
Thanks, Pari, for the wonderful session. It's really amazing. And thanks everyone for joining. Actually, we are looking forward to see you all on 27th and 28th May. Please set aside those 2 days, as Pari mentioned, that we always indulge ourselves in various activities. Please set aside these 2 days, and if you haven't registered, please go ahead and register. We can share the forms once again, and it is basically to energize our mind, body, and soul. Right? We are spending those 2 days celebrating together as a festival, coming together in that high group energies. Right? So please join us. We'll have lots of fun together, lots of meditation, group meditation together in that high frequencies, and many topic sharings, right, from the international masters, and Pari will be there sharing the wonderful topic about the pyramid. So please come, register if you haven't, and join us. Looking forward to see you all. And we'll have many more sessions in future as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. You can message us. I think you're all, most of you are already in the group, so you can always reach us if you have any questions, and we'll be having many more sessions, meditation sessions together. And thanks, Pari, once again. Looking forward to the event.
Yes, me too. I can't wait for May now.
Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think before we go, Jasmine has raised her hand.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I'm very sorry I joined so late. I'm not going to make an excuse, but I've been so distracted in my life. I was in India, I was taking a break, visiting my family, and then I got back towards the end of January. I just want to say thank you so much. I just don't have enough words to express my gratitude. I'm so grateful that I got the chance to meet with you, Pari, and I'm really looking forward to meeting all of you in May, during the session in May, the live session that we will have. So the last few months, like I have been very irregular in meditation. But I just wanted to share this small experience that I had just a week ago. So I have been meditating, but on and off. And I know that's not a good thing, but I'm trying to just appreciate whatever effort I'm making and forgive myself for whatever I'm not doing. So my experience was, well, so I have been having, I've been distracted with work and looking for a new job, my contract coming to an end. So all of these things running around in my mind. And I realized the more I wasn't meditating, the day I wouldn't meditate, my mind would go in chaos. It's like you can do so many things to distract yourself, but those are temporary, right? Those are temporary distractions. And it's only when you sit and go inwards that you actually connect with your higher self, that you really understand what your life purpose is. And you sometimes don't realize it when you're meditating. You realize it towards, afterwards. And my experience that I had was just last week when I was sitting and I sat down to meditate the day before. And then the next evening, I was just having my cup of tea and I had this epiphany. I was going through a lot of uneasiness, thinking, what's my life purpose? And suddenly I just felt like I wanted to write down. So I started journaling. I filled up like 4 or 5 pages. And the epiphany I had was that my life has absolutely no use if I haven't done anything unselfishly for others. And it was just this feeling, this thought that I had. It made me realize that I think this is probably the magic of meditation, because I meditated the day before, and I had the chance to connect with myself after such a long time, after a break of so many weeks, and I guess probably 2 months. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, and I just want you to know. I just wanted to share this experience, and the lesson that I'm learning is that it's very important to go inwards, no matter what you're doing, no matter what distractions you have in your life, no matter what your goals are. Your ultimate common goal is to uplift others and uplift them in their soul journey. And that's the only way you can uplift yourself. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Jasmine. Wonderful to hear you, and welcome back. We need you. So yes, thank you. And again, thank you for organizing this session. And Shailaji will bring more speakers before the event.
Yes.
So we want you to be more motivated and inspired to join this event. And as Suraj said here, there will be childcare too, which is amazing.
Yes.
So mothers like me will appreciate so much having childcare. So it's a great opportunity. We are leaving no excuse for you not to come. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Pari. It's a wonderful feeling to have you all here. Thank you, Anuji. Thank you, Premji, for being here together with us for this session. Before I close, I just want to kind of say a few words. One important thing that we all as meditators must remember, it came when Jasmine ji was talking. I just want to communicate back to everyone that in times of stress, when you encounter difficult time, our tendency normally as human being is to shrink ourselves. We want to go back into a shell. And that's exactly the opposite of what we should be doing. As meditators, we know how energy works. And so whenever there is stress, whenever there is time of difficulty, we have to expand our energy. And the method is meditation. So always, always, always remember that when I am in stress, when I'm having difficult time, the only way for me to do is get into meditation and expand the energy. As soon as you do that, everything will fall in place automatically. You don't do anything. You just let universe arrange it for you. So just remember this little thing that I'm just sharing with you. I'm sharing with my personal experiences. I do this every time and it works. So with that message, I would also request all of you to please mark it in your calendar, May 27th and 28th. We all want to be together in Mississauga. Let's all do a good job of becoming one there. Come there for oneness and you will feel it. So let's all get together. Thank you so much for being here and for patient listening. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you all. See you again.
Thank you. See you again. Thank you.